I'm bringing to you this presentation on my newest semi-learning project. I don't think I'll actually put this e-commerce store up because there are too many things I don't know about NodeJS, which is the language I programmed this in, and it makes me a bit uncomfortable since I found ways to break through the site based on the tutorial I followed to make this site. So basically the site is hackable, and yet it was based on a tutorial to teach people how to use it. But here's a tour of it. So this is the website. It was built in with using Node.js, the Express framework, um, JavaScript, which is cool because now the front end and the back end languages are the same. So it's sort of consolidated into one. I guess that's why Node.js's projects are popping up everywhere. Um, and yeah, and BootStrap. So for the CSS. So now for beginning the tour, I could search for products, and I also have categories drop down, which will put a list of the actual items you could buy from the site. If you click on it without being logged into the site and try to buy, what'll happen, it'll say good luck blessing, which is the product I'm selling for this e-commerce site. Sign up to begin buying, and it'll take me to the sign up page in order to begin buying, to create an account to log into the site and begin buying. So let's log in. So I believe this is my username and this is my password. Submit. So I have purchased in the past. Before I started this video, I purchased a good luck blessing. It showed up on my payments. As you can see here, this is the credit card, the payments dashboard. There's been 2 purchases, which I probably did. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a third purchase. So it's at $8 Canadian now in earnings. I'm going to do a more expensive purchase. Let's say text message a friend for 1 hour for $200. Add to cart. Pay with Stripe. So since I'm in Stripe, I'm on test mode, I could use the test credit card numbers, which aren't real. So that's a fake credit card number. In reality, if it was not in test mode, I would not be able to use this number, and I would have to use a real credit card number. So put in the month and the year I'm paying. And boom, I have purchased the text message friend for 1 hour and with $200 payment. And if I refresh the credit card page, the payments page, which shows the volume of payments, as you can see, I just got 200. Now I'm up to 273 Canadian dollars earned in total. Because the credit card payments, Stripe is a US provider, US company, $200 will actually be converted into US money. So this is $200 US, and it got on my dashboard, it got converted into Canadian money. So next, what I will show you is the search functionality. So if I want to just show one item or search on a particular term, I could put it in, and it uses AJAX calls in order to narrow down the actual items on the fly as you type it in, just like Google. And so then I have one item left, and I click on that, and boom. But that is not all the functionality I have. Right now I'm in a regular user mode, so I can't add categories or products. I can't go into this. It's a page for administrators. I haven't added an administrator panel yet, but I will. So I'm going to log in as an administrator. This is an administrator I created before. And now I could add go to the add product page, and I can access this, but only when I'm an administrator. And as you can see, I have the categories that I've added from the drop down menu. I can put in the name of the product. I have a WYSIWYG here. It's based on TinyMCE, I believe. And I could put in a description for the product, and I could put in the price, and I could upload a picture to use and associate with this particular product. So let's make a product. So I will create a product called no product. I'll say this is not a product, and consequently you are paying for nothing if you buy it. And the price is $10,000. And I'm going to look for image to upload. I'll go to the actual page. Where is it running off of? There we go. So here's my upload photos of things I've already uploaded. So I'm going to open this image. The dimensions have to be 669px by 579px, otherwise it won't upload. And then I submit it. So I forgot to put an upload message there, but when I go back to the actual page, as you can see, the no product item has shown up. When I click on it, it shows up there. So what I got to do next, what I want to show you next is my profile page. So I can go to profile, I can go to edit profile, and I can edit my profile information like my name and my address. Another thing I can do is look at all the sales as an administrator. And as you can see, I can see all the purchases that were made by everybody on this website, even me. And I have a refund button. So if I click the refund button, it'll ask me if I'm sure if I want to refund this item. I go okay. And I go back to the dashboard. The volume is still there, but if I look at the payments, as you can see, $200 USD was refunded. And if I go to my website again, the sales list, see it said refunded, issued successfully for $200. I might change how that is later. It'll say refunded, and it won't allow me to refund the already refunded payment. So taking a tour of the code, as you can see, NodeJS is a bit interesting. It reminds me, it's a young language, and that's why I believe a lot of this stuff is a bit primitive. But as you can see here, the Express framework is used. You define specifically the get and post calls. So let me show you. Routes is the folder I called the get and used to define like the URL rewrites and stuff. So you have a lot of control over the URL and how the page responds to different commands. So as you can see here, you got a get and you have a slash cart. So if I go to that URL, I will, the website slash cart, it'll give me a page, and then I have made accessible to that page the card information for that user, because I pass in the current user that's requesting the information. I populate the items that they have bought. And I used NoSQL for this as the backend database. So as you can see here, the actual schema is defined using NoSQL, and it generates on the backend the data, and it's stored more like JSON. Okay, my video got cut off, but I started it again. So it's stored like JSON on the back end, and yeah, I have all the information of the user stored in this database. I used MongoDB. It's faster than relational databases, and it's better for certain things and worse for others. It doesn't have tables, it has collections. Documents are like the rows in the tables. Still has sort of foreign key references, but yeah, it's different. And yeah, so I store all information, including card information, categories, products, session information. Um, so yeah, that's my newest project that I've been working on, e-commerce site with integrated payment systems using Stripe. Apparently Stripe is better than PayPal because of its ease of use and less profit margin that it takes. However, I don't see as much functionality with regards to protection of the customer. Uh, so yeah, that is the most current website I tour, project tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and that is all for now.